Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Radoslaw Pietura. I'm interventional radiologist from Poland, and I would like to show you a very interesting multidisciplinary case regarding brachiocephalic vein stenosis. Central vein stenosis and occlusions are becoming a huge medical problem, so many specialists, many doctors use central veins, and we will have a problem. I would like to show you male patient, 55 years old, with arrhythmia and pacemaker, leads to stenosis left subclavian vein and left brachiocephalic vein, and also edema and huge collaterals. Our treatment plan is complex. First of all, we have to put temporal lead from femoral, then we have to remove leads from subclavian vein and put guide wire through stenosis from femoral, and we plan to perform balloon angioplasty and stenting with venous stents, and at the end we would like to reimplanted device, putting all leads through stents to heart and final phlebography. You can see temporal lead from femoral, and the second step is removing both leads from subclavian using Bird's catheters, and you can see awful connecting tissue around the leads removing from human body. The first control shows huge subclavian stenosis and brachiocephalic stenosis with collaterals, and we performed balloon angioplasty with Atlas balloon 40 millimeters in diameters. Very nice and very interesting phlebography. After angioplasty, you can see guide wire outside the lumen of brachiocephalic trunk, but inside the wall you can see part of fibrotic tissue from venous wall around the leads. We put first 60 millimeter stent to left brachiocephalic vein, but unfortunately we found stenosis and collateral subclavian, and we had to put the second stent to not so perfect side. Flow after procedure and after angioplasty is very nice, but last step of our procedure was reimplantation of pacemaker, and you can see that leads and pacemaker compress over axillary veins, so we are afraid. We performed controlled phlebography after 5 days after procedure. Patient was asymptomatic and flow was quite nice, so we hope everything will be okay. 3 months after procedure, we performed also phlebography, and with very nice flow. Patient was asymptomatic, but we found some fracture of struts between first rib and clavicle. It's well known, very bad placed for stents. After 6 months, we performed the next controlled phlebography. We found some neointima inside the stent, but flow was really nice, and small fracture in struts. And after 5 years, patient called to us, and he suffered from edema and pain, and we performed another controlled phlebography. We found lots of collaterals and stenosis inside where we found fracture. You can see small fracture, so probably 2 bones destroyed a little bit stent, but flow, we found flow, and we put, it was on the stenosis, we put 12 millimeter Atlas balloon once again for 3 minutes, and we put also Lutonix 12 millimeter in this side, and flow was quite nice. Maybe stenosis, you can find a little bit residual stenosis in fracture plates, but flow is quite good, and you can see on right side. And there's no collaterals, so we found procedure very successful, and we try to find how many times we have to put balloon again. Our multidisciplinary team consists of electrocardiologists, transesophageal echocardiography cardiologists, anesthesiologists, radiologists, cardiosurgeons, but also perfusionists and radiographers. It's very important to perform safe this multidisciplinary procedure. At the end, I would like to underline that venous stents are perfect for vena cava superior and brachiocephalic trunk, because diameter is very huge. It's more than 16, even 22 millimeters. But still, first rib and clavicle is a problem. And probably when we closely follow up and we perform repeated angioplasty, we can preserve perfect flow for many years. But we need a multidisciplinary team, which is very crucial, and all doctors should remember that foreign body like catheters harm central veins and lead to stenosis and occlusion. Thank you very much for your attention.